What's up, guys? This is Chad with EcoVapors.com. We just got back from the Las Vegas convention, so it has been a few days since I posted a video. And today I wanted to talk to you about the Subtank, and the Subtank Mini, and the Subtank Nano. I'd like to cover some of the basic differences in these three tanks and just kind of talk you through them, show you what's going on. So, with that being said, let's go to the close-up shot so you can actually see what I'm looking at. Okay, so here we are with the Subtank Nano, the Subtank Mini, and the Subtank. The Subtank Nano and the Subtank Mini are new. I'm going to be unpacking them and kind of seeing, showing you what I see. The Subtank, however, is mine, and so it is on my mod, which I use every day and have since I've got it a couple weeks ago. So, with that being said, let's move right along. Now, the Subtank, I'm not going to get into too much detail because it's already been covered, but basically the main points you're going to want to think about is the diameter of the tank is 25 millimeters. And so if you have I have a Fu Chai mod or like a Panzer or even a Panzer clone, it's going to be about the same diameter as those two mods. Let's see what else. The capacity is 6 milliliters. Yeah, 6 milliliters. With the dual coil or the OCC, and it's 4.2 milliliters with the RBA in it. And so that is the Subtank. Subtank Mini. Unbox it. Have your tank. This piece here. Now on the Subtank Mini, it's kind of, and the Nano, and maybe even the new Subtanks that I haven't got in yet. The Aspire Atlantis comes with a replacement glass. And so now it looks like Kanger is also putting in replacement glasses in their boxes as well. It also includes a screwdriver, extra O-rings, the organic cotton for the RBA, a 1.2 coil and a 0.5 coil. I actually opened this one here earlier. And so when you break into it, I already put the RBA in there. And so the RBA, they actually designed a lot better than the Subtank RBA. I wish I could show you, but mine has juice in it. But on this piece here, the siphoning holes are bigger, and also one of my biggest complaints about the Subtank RBA, if I can just somehow get this off, is the post. And so on the Subtank RBA, the bridge goes all the way across, and so if your wire touches that center post, it will short out, and so you got to be real careful and make sure it was not laying on that post. And this one here, let me zoom in a little bit here. You clearly can see how that's better. It actually has wire ridges, so you can lay down your wire inside of the ridge. You don't have the center post popped up, so you're not going to hit it. So all in all, it's better. It also has, look at those large channels. And so I'm actually really excited to build this to see how it performs. And so I may do that later on. So, continuing on. Now the specs on the Mini Subtank are, it is 22 millimeters wide. And so that going to be the equivalent to like a tow baddie. It will hold 4.5 milliliters with the coil or the RBA base in it, so it'll hold the same. Another great thing about the Mini is on the Subtank, that's going to be the difference in size right there. The Subtank, in order to run the RBA, you have to loosen these screws and change out the entire top piece, and so it's kind of a pain to do that on this one. On the Mini, however, you don't have to do that. You can just put the RBA in there or a coil and run it as it is. So already, this one here is already topping that one other than capacity. This is the Subtank Nano in all of its cuteness. Now the Subtank Nano is going to be 18.5 millimeters diameter. And so that is going to be the equivalent to a Kanger Aero Tank, Kanger Pro Tank 2, Kanger Pro Tank 3, and so it's just going to be your standard normal tank, or what you call. They did change the air holes on both of these tanks, so it's a large chunk, where the Subtank only has the 3 holes. This one here has a large air hole. I'm sure if I look in the manual here I'll be able to find the actual size of it, but really who cares. Now on the Nano Subtank, you can run the OCC coils in it or the Kanger dual coils, but you cannot run an RBA base in it, obviously, because it's just so darn tiny. And so if you're not interested in building RBA coils and doing it yourself, then this here may be a good choice for you. It also includes another coil, replacement glass, and extra O-rings. Okay, so this is going to be the Nano 18.5 millimeters, the Mini, which is 22 millimeters, and the Subtank is 25 millimeters. So that's going to be the difference in diameters. Okay, so I wanted to give you some kind of comparison to kind of see. So this is a Fuchai, and the diameter on this is going to be 25 millimeters. Sorry, 25 millimeters. And so if I put the Subtank on this mod, it's going to fit flush. I mean, it's just going to look real nice and clean. See? So that's the original Subtank. And so this is going to be 22 millimeters, which is going to be the Nano, the Mini. And so let me try to get, okay, so you can see 22 millimeters, so it's going to sit in a little bit, which is good on some mods, because most mods are 22 millimeters. And this is the Nano, which is 18.5 millimeters, and so it's going to be more like an aero tank. And so that's going to be the difference in sizes. Just kind of give you an idea. Okay, so now that I kind of showed you the basics of the Subtanks, just remember the Nano is the size of an aero tank. It's 18.5 millimeters. It holds 3 millimeters of liquid. Okay. The Mini is 22 millimeters and it holds 4.5 milliliters of liquid. And that's with the RBA or the coil. The Subtank is 25 millimeters and it holds 4.5 with the RBA and 6 with the OCC coil. And so that's going to be the main differences in them. Also, they updated the RBA on the Mini, and which I'm going to build to kind of see how it works out a little bit, and the air holes. And so if on our next batch of Subtanks that we get, if it's different, I might do another video on that, I'm not sure. So, but all 3 of these tanks are available at ecovapors.com. I just kind of wanted to give you a quick video on some of the differences on them. So this is Chad from ecovapors.com, and I'll see you next time for our next video. Have a good one.